Several local leaders recently made a trip to Washington, D.C. to find out how to use federal resources here at home. Our Riley Livingston talks to two sheriffs about what they learned. She joins us in the studio with more. Riley?
Thanks, Joey. There's an old saying that says, you never know until you ask. And that's what drove some city and county leaders to attend a conference in the nation's capital. Now, they not only know what's out there, but also who to ask.
Last week, local leaders made a trip to Washington, D.C. for a conference. They came back with a wealth of information, but more importantly, they made valuable contacts.
It's just an overview of what they could offer us and gave us names, phone numbers, contact information. If we have a problem, they wanted us to be able to talk to a human, someone that we could call and say, hey, this is what we need in Calhoun County. And you had that contact. It was more of a personable relationship.
Representatives from several agencies, including the Department of Transportation and Education, fielded questions and addressed local concerns.
They were genuinely concerned about whatever topic that was brought up, whatever we had, and if they didn't have the answer, you were allowed to meet them off stage afterwards and say, hey, this is what I need, or this is what Calhoun needs. And they would put you in contact with an individual that would try to help you with your problem.
One of those concerns was the importance of grants.
Big things with us is grants. Small rural counties like ours, we depend a lot on these grants, and they have dried up over the last year. So we've really been lobbying, trying to get more support, and we're actually seeing it, and they are telling us more support's coming.
Both Sheriff Pollen and Sheriff Scott think the connections made will have a positive impact in their communities.
I can pick the phone up now and call someone at the Department of Education where I couldn't a week ago, or in the Justice Department in D.C. But now we have those numbers and I can actually pick up the phone and call someone.
There was some stuff that was available on the law enforcement side that I didn't know about until I went and heard this. Basically that's what it was opening avenues up to rural America.
Sheriff Pollen says the trip was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that he will never forget.